When I first heard that this class would be writing lesson plans every week, I was not thrilled. However, when I heard that I would be film giving my lessons, I was even less thrilled. However, I realized that it was not too awful after all, because I learned how to be an effective teacher, and once I was teaching in front of the class, there was nothing else on my mind. I learned many methods of instruction, such as how to come up with an opening statement, using a whiteboard for a lesson, direct instruction, and reading for meaning. For my opening statement, I was assigned a quote. I showed myself that as nervous as I was able to portray myself as confident and calm. However, I used many awkward hand movements and stayed in one place. I learned that some of my strengths were turning to make sure that my back was not to the class while writing on the board, and I feel that my tone was relaxed. The whiteboard lesson was my favorite lesson that we have done. I enjoyed teaching the lesson, and I think that students would enjoy the lesson as well. From this, I saw that I was able to project my voice so that all students could hear me. From watching the video, I saw that I need to work on broadening my vocabulary and come up with more phrases of praise. This way the students will learn more terms and I will not sound so repetitive. In addition, I learned that the direct instruction method is a perfect method for teaching a foreign language. I think that I maintained good eye contact and that my gestures were appropriate. I asked the students to explain their answers to me so that I can make sure that they understood the material and so that they could make it clear to other students. The reading for meaning lesson will be a great foreign language method of teaching as well. However, it was difficult to come up with a topic to teach with this lesson. For this class, I finally came out of the invisible box in front of the classroom. I was able to move around, and this was because I was checking on how all the students were doing. From tutoring at Summit Middle School, I learned that I would be okay with teaching at this level. I also learned the value of patience. I can remember at the beginning of the year when I was informed that I was given a tutee that previous tutors had given up on because he was so out of control. I formed a good relationship with him and we were able to get work done. Making breakthroughs with him reminded me why I want to teach. From assisting in the ESL class, I learned how humorous and interesting teaching students can be. They are so eager to learn, and this is very refreshing to see. I loved interacting with the students and helping them to better their English. Furthermore, I learned that I felt comfortable teaching those who are older than I am. I have improved tremendously since the beginning of the semester. I feel that I need to shy away from the invisible box that I like to stand in. I need to feel comfortable moving around the classroom, and this will make students feel like I am discussing with them rather than at them. In addition, I need to work on broadening my vocabulary so that I sound more like a teacher rather than a student. However, I have made great improvements from being forced to go in front of the class. I am able to project my voice loudly so that all can hear. I show enthusiasm and smile when possible. I try to stand up tall and look professional. I have limited the amount of hand movements that I make, and I have shown that I feel comfortable in front of the classroom.